Well, that was fun, wasn't it? 5-1, San Diego Padres. And I'm not surprised this team. The Padres are a good team, and I mean, you get Manny Machado back in that lineup, and it's going to be like a modern day murderer's row. So I'm not surprised. And Randy Vasquez was pretty solid. He gave up 2 home runs, 2 second deck shots to Tatis and Soto, two of the youngest, the best young players in all of baseball. So, but he hung in there. He hung in there. So shout out to everybody here. Anthony, Corey, you got Peanut, Rose. No, 6.75 ERA was just, right now, Rose. But he dominated the entire playoffs, dominated the Phillies, dominated the Mets, dominated everybody in the playoffs. So his ERA is not as indicative as his skill set right now. But my consigliere Joel, what's happening? Jonathan, yeah, Texas Buckeye, King of Texas, Dev Finch. What is good, everybody? Yeah, unfortunate loss today, but yeah, Weber's pitch count. Yeah, exactly. I would expect. Yeah, I would expect to see King next day or two as well, Joel. Yeah, yep. Had to let Weber through. Yeah, now you're gonna have to give him a couple days off. They're trying to preserve some of the bullpen because they used 7 or 8 pitchers yesterday, so I totally get that. It's just unbelievable. Stephen B's in the house. Yeah, Vasquez is not bad. It's some pretty good stuff, and it's just it's really hard to get Soto and some of these other guys out, Tatis, and it's really hard to get these guys out. Freaking Odor again with the clutch hits, blue pits, clutch hits, driving guys in. He did it when he was with the Yankees too. And Hader, who I still consider the nastiest left-handed reliever in all of baseball. So, um, you know, so it's something to look out for. Somebody said I can't see the team winning the World Series with Boone. I can't see this team winning the World Series with any manager right now. They need a better team. So they need a healthier team. But yeah, Sean, the offense is definitely getting sluggish, hit a wall. Yep. So I think it'd be wise to call up some guys. I would DFA Florial too. I think they're gonna wait and see how well Josh Donaldson responds to rehab, and then decide whether they're gonna bring him up or DFA him. And if they decide to DFA the guy, you got to call up Oswald Praz immediately. You got to do it immediately. It's just how do you not? You know what I mean? Yeah, well, it's true too, Texas. Yeah, Florial showed that he could handle it in the major leagues. He'd be playing up here, 100%, 100%, sir. Yeah, Vazquez. It's just Joe Musgrove, and then yesterday was Kyle Gibson. It's just, they're on. They're on. Sevy's tomorrow, and Cole is Sunday. Those are the two guys on the mound for the Yankees next 2 days. So, yeah, Musgrove is better than people think. He's got a big extension from the Padres too. So, yeah, a loss is a loss, Anthony. It happens. It happens. Yeah, no kidding. Bats need to wake up. We do need Stanton back. Yeah, Tommy Canley back as well. So, outside of the debut of Vazquez, least exciting, probably. Musgrove was so methodical and so boring. It reminds me of the New England Patriots in football. It was one of the most boring teams when they had Brady, but they kept winning and winning and winning and winning. San Antonio Spurs, same thing. Boring team, winning and winning. That was it was clinical tonight. It was. And you got the big hits when you needed it from the superstar players. So, yeah. Yeah, Chris, good point, man. Yeah, it's I would say so too. Tim King of Jordan's in the house. Well, I don't know I'm not sure who. Boone was suspended today. He didn't play. He didn't sit on the bench. Carlos Mendoza managed the game today, so I'm not sure who decided on the lineup. I have no idea, but I would agree. Torres is not a leadoff hitter. I would stop leading him off too. Yeah, I would stop leading off Torres. Soto can hit anywhere, Gary. Yeah, there's no doubt about that, man. It's just it's yeah. They seem to be right now, David. Yeah, a little better on the road than they are at home. Yes, and Soto does hit him. I mean, after 2024, he's a free agent. So unless he gets extended by the Padres, who I know are actively trying to extend him and Hader, but we'll see if they actually do that. No, and Marinaccio had a rough one. He's been struggling a little bit lately. So White Sox. I mean, yeah, Johnny. I think White Sox would pose as a good trade partner for the Yankees. A couple other teams too, but they have and they could do a multiplayer trade with the White Sox. I think so. I think a change of scenery for both sides in this trade, I think would be a good idea. Good idea. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Champs Gary. Yeah, I mean it's too many. There's too many holes here. There's too much just inconsistency in the offense. Volpe. Yeah, I would have Volpe lead off over Torres. I would also have Bader lead off over Torres too. So yeah, let's get these likes up, gang. If you don't mind, let's hit 50 likes as quickly as possible. If you don't mind, it's greatly appreciated. We always try to get there. Boone and Cash. Yeah, I mean this isn't Boone, Corey. He was served the suspension today. He had nothing to do with this game. From 5 games out to 8 in 3 days. Yeah, look at that fluctuation, champs. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Appreciate it, Gary. Thank you. I mean, the Padres are a good team. To me, they're still the favorite in the National League West over the Dodgers. They're deep, and I think they're going to make any moves necessary to stay, at the top at the trade deadline. They'll make some kind of move. So, if I had to go between Volpe and DJ Jennifer, I would go Volpe leadoff because of his speed. I would have DJ bat second because of his contact hitting ability. So, Volpe and DJ to me is a good one too, or Bader and DJ. Oh, yeah, I think somebody with some legs at the top would be a good idea. And Torres is not really a great base runner. He sometimes has too many mental lapses too, so it's not ideal. Not ideal, right? So I don't know, Jonathan. It's too early to tell if they miss the playoffs. I think depends. It's too early to tell. More contact hitting, yes, and pitching, yes. Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying. That's why one reason I say because you can move Torres and Sevy, and it won't sink the team. You move Torres for some pitching, you move Sevy for some maybe a contact hitter, something like that. You can get certain things that you need by moving those guys. Yeah, Volpe's. I mean, again, this is rookie year, Sunil, but yeah, he's gonna be all over the place. But yeah, he'll find consistency. It's just gonna take a while, Sunil. I would have Judge at the 3 spot, Rizzo at the 4 spot, and Stanton when he comes back at the 5. So I don't know who's available, Jonathan. You just don't know what the market is bearing right now, what the market looks like. So yeah, I mean, Alex, I've proposed acquiring Hader a couple times. He's filthy. He's gonna be a free agent at the end of the season, but if the Padres are going to win it all, they're not gonna try. I doubt they're gonna trade Hader. I doubt it. Why would they? They need him at the end of the game. So yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody blocked you, Texas? Hey, if anybody's in here to block Texas, please unblock him now. Sorry about that, Texas. I don't know who it was, but whoever did that, Just do me a favor and unblock Texas, please. I don't want to see Glaber. Yeah, I don't want to see him be the leadoff hitter either. 100% Brandon Moore. Yeah, yeah. No, I get it, Gary. I get it. Now, I'm not sure if they block two Texas. If you make a if you're blocked, you can't make a comment. So you might have been I don't know. So it looks like you're good right now, Texas. So sorry about that. I don't know who did that, but if we can see your comments, then you're not blocked from the chat. You know. Yeah, yes, he will, Billy. He will struggle for the first couple of weeks. He'll become unstoppable again, but he's gonna have a rough couple of weeks. 100%. Yeah, and the Padres just, it was a clinical thing today. The right hitters got the right hits at the right time, and the starter gave him length and was dominant. That's what you ask. Error, please try. It could be make the man. It could be a service thing too. If you're getting bad reception or whatnot, so could be. I can't say that it is, but it could be. I've seen that happen before. That's a pain in the butt. Yeah, I mean, having Stanton in the lineup will be helpful. Yes, 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 yes. What's up, John Brady? What is good? Try again. It might be a YouTube glitch tonight too. YouTube's been glitchy lately, so we got you in here. So yeah, this is a very frustrating game. Very frustrating game. So, but again, I'm not surprised it's the Padres. So we got Severino and Cole on the mound for the next two games. So hopefully it'll be a little bit better for the Yankees. So we'll see. We got our top righties next up. So no, I doubt it, Anthony. A hacker trying to stop Texas. I doubt it. No. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's it, Anthony. Hmm. Well, this is true too. Google proxy. I've been a little off lately. True. This is true. This is true. Um. Yeah, I mean it's bright spots of the game. Well, not really that many. I mean, you got a couple of hits. I mean, a good hit from Judge, right? Not much else. Not much else. Man, if the Yankees got Juan Soto, it would be kind of crazy. It would be kind of crazy if they got him for left field. You know. Now let's see here stats. Yeah, I mean, Torres was 1 for 4. Judge was 1 for 4. Rizzo was 2 for 4. Ben 305. DJ was 1 for 4. Bader 0 for 4. Calhoun 1 for 4. Volpe 1 for 4. Rourke Fed 0 for 2. Bowers pinch hit 0 for 1. Kigashogo 0 for 0. Yeah, and Vazquez went 4 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Marinaccio, an inning and a third, 21 pitches, 2 hits, 2 runs. No, 1 hit, 1 hit, 2 runs. And then Weber, 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 50 freaking pitches. So, and it's crazy. Chris. Yeah, the Apple TV is frustrating service that a lot of people just don't get it. But you believe you if you didn't see it, you missed a frustrating game. So thank yourself for missing it because it wasn't very you know it wasn't very exciting to watch today. It wasn't very enjoyable. But it's a frustrating game, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, this sucked. I mean, because you couldn't hit any of the pitching. We couldn't hit any of the pitching. You know, But again, we have a lot of cold bats right now. We need to get some kind of semblance of momentum again. This is how what happens in baseball, right? You win a bunch and then you lose a bunch. Like it's this is a streaky team. They have a lot of streaky players too, which is a problem. Which is a problem. So and Rodon's coming back soon, Aziz. So I wouldn't call it a fraud just yet. So I would agree, James, too. This trade deadline is going to help determine his future. I think he's going to mix things up this trade deadline. So Texas, good to see you in there. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, sir, as always. And I will do some homework on my end, Texas, to see if there's anything going on with YouTube and Google and stuff like that to make sure that there's no issues. So trade Stanton to the Mets for prospect. I don't know if the Mets would take him. And he's got a full no trade too. I don't know if he would veto or accept a trade to the Mets. But lefty bat in the lineup, yes, Def, yes. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking. I proposed trading Torres for pitching for a while now. People think I'm crazy for the most part, but I think it would be a wise move for them to get some trade value and maybe get some pitching. And again, you have a credible replacement there in Oswald Peraza. So they failed to win the World Series. This year? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know if they have the lineup to get to the World Series. Like, you could put Casey Stengel in there. It's not going to guarantee them the World Series. You could put Lou Piniella in there. It's not going to guarantee them the World Series. So, but I mean, that's not the first thing I would do if they failed to win the World Series. I would make the roster better. So, yeah. Chris, I think Cashman's going to be a buyer and a seller at the deadline. I think he's going to do a little bit of both. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Andre. I think it's. I mean, I think it'd be a value move for them if they can get an impact player. Yeah, he might be able to win the World Series of Poker now. Derek Jeter to wake this. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice a guy like Jeter. Aiden. I mean, it would be nice if some of our own veterans here became more assertive and more vocal with their teammates. It would be nice. It really would. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, let's be nice, gang. Let's be nice. Let's be nice to each other. Yeah, I mean, no doubt, Chris. No doubt, no. It's yes, Tatis is Yes, he's embracing the bad guy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh. Mm, no, I'm not giving up on Rodon. Yeah, I mean, I do hate that he reminds us of Carpavano because he does, but I think he'll be okay. I hope he proves us all wrong. Really, I'm with you there. I'm with you there. I'm not sure if Paul O'Neill has the right temperament to be. Well, maybe. Uh, to a degree, yeah. I mean, sometimes I ask them. People do it all the time. There's so many people calling Jason Dominguez the next Mickey Mantle, the next Mike Trout. It's ridiculous. Even Volpe, like, got to temper expectations a little bit, at least in my opinion. But I know a lot of people do it, and these are the same people that'll call him a bust if it doesn't pan out. So it's kind of crazy. Joel, my concierge, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of overhyping. Give him a shot, but let's not. Tell them they're looking good, but when you call somebody the next Mickey Mantle, like that's Mickey Mantle, man. Like it's crazy. I wouldn't even call Volpe the next Jeter right now. So it's unfair comparisons. And it just don't make sense. I want Volpe to be Volpe. I want Dominguez to be Dominguez. This summer, I think it's going to be. I think going to make a trade with the White Sox, Wink, and a couple of trades. Hurt the nice when you lose 3 games. Yes, it does. Yes, it is. You're right about that, Peanut. So I'm gonna give you that. Hope he's not being DFA'd. Aziz, you're not making any impact by continually trolling people, so not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen there. Just an FYI. They call Phil Hughes next. Yes, I remember that too. It's like it's crazy. Well, Roger Clemens is Roger Clemens. Like it's really hard. Same to you, Bill. I'll wrap it up in a couple minutes too here, um, and let everybody get a good night rest and let's recover for tomorrow's game. It's a frustrating night, that's for sure. Yeah, exactly. It takes time, especially with young kids, rookies, and whatnot. Yeah. Impact back to yeah, probably. You just don't know who the market is bearing yet. It's too early to tell. Texas is blocked again. Texas, I'm gonna look into it now more. I'm gonna get a moderator here to look into it. See what I find. I'll see what I find, Texas. Let me see something here. I'm gonna look into it. I'm sorry about that. Compare with no, it's just unreasonable. I agree. Yeah, and they've got a lot of prospects. But we got to see. It's got to be the right mix of prospects and veterans and players. So it's got to be the right mix. And they got to click too. So they did put a boatload of pressure, especially when they didn't sign any of those expensive shortstops that people are talking about. Like it's just he's fine right now. Down to France, yeah. I don't show the White Sox is yeah. I don't know. I'm looking into it, Texas. I mean, it looks like YouTube might be glitchy tonight, so I'll wrap this up in a minute, okay? And that way we don't have to deal with any glitches and stuff like that. And I'll make sure I reset my laptop for tomorrow too. So, but yeah, I would call a team meeting too. What's up, Eric Wallace? I have no idea what's blocking him. I'm looking into it. Yeah, a lot of people question the Cashman extension boogie down. A lot of people. I get it. You know, yeah, it looks like it's glitchy. It looks like it's glitchy. So it glitched. Okay, so a lot of folks are getting glitches here. All right, so let's wrap this up now. That way you're not going to having to deal with glitches. So I'm going to reset my computer. I encourage you to do the same, just for your own, so you're not having glitches everywhere else either. So my apologies for that, and I'll make sure that the service is good tomorrow too. I'm not having any problems, but we'll get back to it. I agree to call it Matt Crook, really. But have a great night, everybody. And thanks so much for coming on, support. Hit the like on the way out. And let's really, really hold our cross our fingers for a friggin' win tomorrow. Luis Severino's on the mound. Have a great night, gang. Peace and love. Talk to you next time.